Bianca Belair in tears as doctor reveals she can't continue wrestling career due to injury. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. In what may be the most devastating news of the year for WWE fans, one of the most gifted athletes in the history of professional wrestling has just received heartbreaking news. Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE, a multi-time champion, the woman who defined excellence, resilience, and power, has been told by doctors that she can no longer wrestle. This isn't a storyline. This isn't part of an angle. This is real. After years of pushing her body to the limit, surviving brutal matches, and never backing down, Bianca has finally hit the wall no athlete wants to face. And today, she broke down in tears as she heard the words. You can't continue your wrestling career. From electrifying WrestleMania entrances to carrying divisions on her back, Bianca Belair gave everything she had to the business. And now, that ride may be coming to an end, not because of choice, but because of injury. What happened? How serious is it? How did her fellow superstars respond? And most importantly, what's next for the EST of WWE? Let's take you through the full emotional timeline from the injury to the hospital room to Bianca's own words in a tearful goodbye to the ring she once ruled. The injury nobody saw coming. It all started during a match on Monday Night Raw just 2 weeks ago. Bianca Belair was in the ring with Shayna Baszler in what was supposed to be a tough but clean bout. The match had no major stakes. It was simply a test of strength between two fierce competitors. But in the final moments, something went horribly wrong. Bianca lifted Shayna for the KOD, but as she planted her opponent, her right knee buckled underneath her. Her body collapsed awkwardly. She immediately grabbed her leg and screamed in pain. Commentators went silent. Referees quickly waved over medical staff. Bianca tried to stand, but couldn't put any weight on her leg. Shayna, visibly shaken, stepped back as officials crowded the ring. The crowd was stunned. This wasn't part of the show. Bianca was crying out in agony, something fans had never seen before. The EST, the one who prided herself on always pushing through, couldn't even get up. She was stretchered out of the arena. That night, WWE released a short statement. Bianca Belair has suffered an apparent leg injury during her match on Raw. She is being evaluated by WWE medical staff. Further updates will follow. But the silence that followed was deafening. Bianca was rushed to a local medical center where MRIs and scans were performed overnight. 2 days later, accompanied by Montez Ford, Bianca sat down with her doctor for the results. She later recounted this moment in an emotional Instagram video, one that would break millions of hearts. He looked at me, and I'll never forget what he said. Bianca said, trying to hold back tears. He said, "Bianca, I'm sorry. This isn't just a torn ligament. It's much worse." The official diagnosis: a complete ACL rupture, MCL damage, and nerve trauma that extended from her knee to her lower back. A rare combination of injuries that, together, posed a severe risk to her ability to walk properly, let alone wrestle again. Doctors told her the truth. You could try to recover, but your knee may never regain the stability required for in-ring competition. One wrong move, and you may risk permanent damage to your spine. Bianca was speechless. So was Montez. This wasn't about missing a few months. This was about ending a career. "I've wrestled through injuries before," Bianca said in the video. "I've dislocated shoulders, I've had fractures, but this time, I can't fight it." She burst into tears. News spread quickly across the WWE locker room. Bailey, a longtime rival and friend, posted on Twitter, "Bianca doesn't deserve this. She carried this division for years. Heartbroken doesn't even cover it." Rhea Ripley wrote, "The toughest opponent I ever faced. Period. This ain't fair." Liv Morgan went live on Instagram, crying as she spoke. "Bianca's the reason I believed I could ever be a champion. I owe her everything." Triple H issued an official statement on wwe.com. Bianca Belair is one of the most inspiring, hardworking, and resilient athletes I've ever seen. This injury is devastating, but her impact will never fade. We stand with her every step of the way. Fans rallied with the hashtag Thank You Bianca. WWE's main page changed its banner to show Bianca's smiling face with the caption, Forever EST. Even outside WWE, stars like Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, and Jade Cargill sent support. Sasha tweeted, "She raised the bar. The bar will always have her name on it." 1 week after the injury, Bianca Belair appeared in a pre-taped sit-down interview with Kathy Kelly. The set was quiet. Just 2 chairs. Bianca, in a knee brace and hoodie, wiped away tears before even speaking. Kathy Kelly, "Bianca, how are you holding up?" Bianca, voice cracking, "Not great. I never imagined this would be how it ends. I still wake up thinking I have to get ready for training. And then I look down and see the brace, and I remember." She paused. "Wrestling saved me. When I joined NXT, I didn't think I belonged. But I worked every single day. I carried bags, I stayed after practice, I took notes, and eventually I made it to WrestleMania. I won titles. I made little girls believe they could be strong and smart and athletic. But now, I can't even walk without help. Kathy, do you think this is the end?" Bianca took a long breath. "They're telling me I might never wrestle again. And if that's true, I just want to say thank you. To the fans. To every little black girl who wore my braid. To the boys who said EST. To Montez who never let me doubt myself. And to WWE for letting me live my dream." She broke down in tears. Kathy reached over and held her hand. "I'm not giving up," Bianca whispered. "But for now, I have to say goodbye." Montez Ford breaks his silence. That same week, Montez Ford posted a video of his own, sitting on their couch beside Bianca. He held her hand as he looked into the camera. "You'll know me. I'm usually the hype man, the smiling guy, the one jumping around. But right now my heart hurts. My wife is the strongest person I know. And watching her cry herself to sleep these past few days, it's been the hardest thing I've ever seen." He paused, clearly emotional. Bianca ain't done. Not by a long shot. Whether it's in the ring, on a mic, or behind the scenes, she's still the EST. But for now, we focus on healing. He smiled at Bianca. "You didn't lose. You just gave more of yourself than your body could handle. And that's something no title can measure." Fans flooded the comments with love and support. Bianca reposted the video with a heart emoji and the words, "He always lifts me up, even when I fall." On the next episode of Monday Night Raw, WWE aired a full tribute package to Bianca Belair. The video chronicled her rise from NXT to WrestleMania, her historic win against Sasha Banks, her battles with Becky Lynch. Let us know in the comments below. Were you inspired by Bianca's journey? Should WWE create a special award or event in her name? And do you believe, deep down, that this is really the end? From the bottom of our hearts, thank you, Bianca. Until next time, stay strong, stay inspired, and remember, you may fall, but the EST always rises.